Well, actor Corey Feldman was a sensation as a child star. He lived the Hollywood life, befriending major celebrities like Michael Jackson and others. Now, as an adult and with headlines every day about sexual harassment in Hollywood, Feldman says he feels compelled to repeat his long-held claims about what happened to him as a child actor. And he says what happened to other child actors like him.
We have the ability to let our voices be heard and break the dam of silence.
Corey Feldman once again opening up about the dark side of the spotlight. In a new YouTube video, the former child star vowing to expose a ring of Hollywood pedophiles who he claims have abused thousands of children.
I can name 6 names, one of them who is still very powerful today.
Feldman posting the video after launching an online campaign aimed at raising $10 million to fund his plan to reveal what he calls the truth.
I propose to do this by making a film that'll be the most honest and true depiction of child abuse ever portrayed, by telling my own story in a very real way.
We're fighters for truth, justice, and the American way.
A 1990s teenage heartthrob, Feldman became best known for his roles in movies like The Goonies, The Lost Boys, and Stand By Me.
Keep me on TV. Sure, we'll be heroes.
But along with the fame, Feldman says he learned firsthand about Hollywood's big secret, one he's tried to tell for years without naming names.
I can tell you that the #1 problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia. And they're some of the richest, most powerful people in this business. And children aren't supposed to handle that sort of stuff.
Humiliation. I know, I've been through it. But that's all over now.
Feldman has long claimed that as young actors, he and fellow child star the late Corey Haim were molested by older men in the entertainment industry. Allegations he also wrote about in his 2013 memoir, Choreography.
I've been living in fear and been living with this my entire life.
But this morning, Feldman's latest proclamation drawing criticism from Haim's mother, Judy, who tells NBC News she wants her son's name left out of it, saying, quote, "If he finally decides to release names and tell the world who they are for the sake of more victims, I will be 100% behind him. But if he's waiting to release the names in the movie, I don't support that. He doesn't need $10 million to do it." We're back now with actor and musician Corey Feldman. Corey is vowing to expose a ring of Hollywood pedophiles through a film he would like to fund to the tune of $10 million. Corey, thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Megyn, for having me.
I don't think anybody today is doubting that you were, in fact, a victim of pedophilia. The questioning has been about why wouldn't you just come out and name names if you believe there are active pedophiles hurting little boys right now.
Absolutely.
In Hollywood.
And believe me, I would love the pain to stop today. This is about creating a cycle of awareness. This is about opening people's eyes and minds to the fact that this is a real problem, that it really exists. Unfortunately, I have tried time and time again through the years to get this story out, to get the points across, to get the names out.
We've seen you try. We have spoken about this
Absolutely.
for years.
Over and over.
But what about the names? Have you ever named names?
I have. In 1993, I told the Santa Barbara Police Department when they came to interrogate me about Michael Jackson, trying to convince me literally that my friend was a pedophile. And I told them, no, he's not. I said, in fact, if you want to know what a pedophile is like, I can tell you very specifically because I've been molested. And they said, oh, really, by who? I said, well, I can give you the names, here they are. And they said, okay, well, you know, unfortunately, that's not our area. That's outside of our community, our jurisdiction.
Did you ever follow up in the right jurisdiction in Los Angeles?
Because let me tell you something, when you're a kid, when you're an 18, 19, 20-year-old kid, you try telling the police, which is a very big thing to do, and especially when it wasn't even my situation. I was just answering for a friend. Mm-hmm. So the fact that I found the courage to even throw it in there and hopefully get some support, and then they were like, sorry, they just shut it down like it didn't matter. And this was when it was still within the statute of limitation.
That's right.
It was within my 10 years, because in California, we're only allowed 10 years to report these crimes. And if you're a kid, and this happens to you at 12, 13, 14 years old, that means you have until you're 22, 23. Well, how many people by 22, 23 are self-aware enough to know that they can come forward and they won't be scolded, they won't be shamed? I did, and I was shamed.
I want to just tell the audience that we did reach out to the Santa Barbara Police Department. They did not get back to us.
Of course.
You know, we've seen right now a stream of victims coming forward, accusers.
Thank God.
Is the better word, because these cases haven't been adjudicated. But there are a stream of accusers come forward in Harvey Weinstein and other cases. They do name names, even though they may be outside of the statute and so on, because they want to out the person as a harasser.
Yes and no.
Why not?
Many of them are within the statute, and many of the people in the Harvey Weinstein case, don't forget, got some kind of upside. I support these women that are coming forward, but at the same time, a lot of them took a deal to keep their mouths shut. They took a deal to go along with these forward advances so that they could help their careers. We never had that deal.
I don't think you're characterizing what they did correctly at all, with respect. I think they took a deal because they felt helpless, they didn't know what to do, and this is the only measure of justice they felt they could get.
I understand, but I wasn't awarded that opportunity. Neither was my partner. We never were given an opportunity to possibly get an upside for our victimization. We were
right now, the
abused.
upside is protecting other little boys right now.
We were abused. Correct, absolutely. And the soonest that I can have protection, I don't have to wait until the film is done. Nobody says that I have to wait till the film is done. But the most important thing right now is that I have security. Somebody tried to kill me the other day. I've been arrested. This is no joke. I am fearing for my life.
Someone tried to kill you?
Yes.
What happened?
Yes, I had 2 trucks come speeding at me on the highway at the same time. Okay, I was with 6 other people. I have many witnesses to this. Now, I'm not saying they were trying to kill Corey Feldman, but they were definitely trying to kill a group of people walking across the street.
But wouldn't you be more safe if you named the perpetrator right now and therefore immobilized him from coming after you?
If that was the case, if the law protected me, I would do it in a second. But how do I protect myself when they're going to spin it? They're going to call me a druggie. They're going to call me this. They're going to call me that. They're going to diminish my worth. And then they're going to come after me with a legal team. If I have no money to represent myself, if I have no money to defend myself.
Gloria Allred has been out there saying she'll represent victims of these types.
To represent me.
But there are lawyers who would handle a case where a child had been molested pro bono.
I would love to see it.
Which means free.
Hey, people are watching right now.
And
they're welcome to offer their support.
Truth is an absolute defense to any defamation case, and every victim needs to know this. Truth is an absolute defense to any defamation case, which means if you are telling the truth, you have nothing to worry about. Now, there's always a small risk that you might not be believed.
My campaign is called the Truth Campaign. All I want is for people to open their eyes and see the light. That's it. This is about good versus evil. I see nobody in Hollywood, not one person since I've started this campaign, has stood up and said, I was there, I saw it, I know that he's telling the truth. Not one person. How about pound, hashtag, I stand with Corey? How about these people coming forward? Because there's thousands of kids out there that grew up with me and saw the same things that I saw.
Let me ask you this.
Now, hold on,
let
me finish.
But I just want to ask
Can
quickly.
I just finish, please? It's called the Truth Campaign for a reason. If you go to Indiegogo and you visit my site, you will understand I will tell the truth. I will get on a lie detector test right now.
I know.
I'll put myself out there.
But here's
right
my
now.
question to you.
I'll give the names. I don't care.
Are the names that, how many are there that you know of?
I know of 6.
Are they working in Hollywood right now?
Yes.
Are they continue
Well,
to direct movies and
three
write
of them.
movies?
I'm not saying, okay, this is where it gets grossly disproportionated. I never once said that they're all famous VPs, they're all executives.
I
It's not like that.
Doesn't
These
have
are
to be.
lower level guys.
Do they have access to children?
Yes.
Corey.
And these are lower level guys. Now, one of them I've already named. The one that I know that has access to children right now, I already named. It's in my book, and they didn't make me change it because he had already been arrested for pedophilia. So I've mentioned that name. It's out there. The name is Marty Weiss. Everybody knows it. It's in my book, okay? There's other names that I've told these names to the police. I've told the names to investigative reporters. Nobody's ever put it out there. They cover it up, they protect it. In fact, I know of a friend of mine that actually went and spoke to a reporter and gave all the information, and they were, the day before I launched my campaign, they were supposed to put out a story in the Inquirer, and they came to me for a comment, and I said, no comment. Let them tell their story.
But if you've named the one, why not name the others?
Because, okay, the person that did it, all I can speak of is the things that happened to me directly, okay? I can't speak for other people's experiences. So in other words, what happened to Corey Haim, he told me the story. It's not my place to go out and name the name of his abuser because it didn't happen to me.
But you seem to be saying if you get the $10 million and make the movie, you will do that.
I still can't say what I didn't see. I can only say what I saw. I was abused by 2 different people.
Who's the second one?
The second one ran a child's club in Hollywood.
So he's not directing films right now, but
He's not directing
what's
films.
a child's
I just
club?
found out that he's working for the LA Dodgers.
He's working for the LA Dodgers. Do you want to just tell us who it is, since now you're going to have a thousand stories trying to run down the person with that history?
Okay, I can't do that right now until I have legal protection. You understand that. Once I have legal protection, I'm happy to do it all.
Corey Feldman, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
All the best to you.